Hello and welcome back after a 2-week absence to Let's Solve an Acrostic. And we are back. This is as usual. We are one day late on this one, but as usual, we're going to do no look, crack it open from scratch, and see what we can get done. Our first step is to look to see if we can find any common themes. Sometimes they can be found in this initial section. Doesn't seem to be the case here. So let's see if we can find any common themes down here in the clue area. We've got Elton John and Ray Bradbury here, suggesting possibly something about sci-fi. We've got Marvel movies here. We've got Oscars and Emmys here. We've got cosmonauts here, so we're thinking something in the realm of space / sci-fi movies, perhaps. George Bailey's means, so here's another movie reference. Okay, let's see what we can come up with here. Elton John hit inspired by a Ray Bradbury short story. I don't know for sure, but the easiest guess here is Rocket Man. So let's just start with that. Let's see. Over here, Blank Gould, pianist who performed on a low chair. I didn't know that about him, but I believe his name is Glenn Gould. Let's see what we have down here. Major progress for mankind. If we're thinking of the space theme, you could say moonwalk, but that is not quite going to fit. Okay, how about here? 2013 Marvel film co-starring Ben Kingsley. I thought that was for sure Iron Man 3? Do they ever allow numbers? There's a number here, so that would be very interesting if they would allow numbers. I thought for sure it was Iron Man 1 or Iron Man 2. Or maybe 3. Alright, let's see. Cosmonaut Gagarin is Yuri. Just a random piece of trivia. Songwriter with the lyric Jai Guru Deva Om. That's from the song, it's a Beatles song, and nothing's gonna change my world. That one. Across the Universe, and Across the Universe was written by John Lennon. In fact, Across the Universe is again in keeping with this space theme. Vagabond or generic dog name? Don't know. Fireplace receptacles. Coffee house craftsmanship. What would you make in a public perception or branch of physics? So we're again back to sci-fi. Okay, how about optics? That's, if you work in politics, you certainly think about optics. And that is a branch of physics. Popular steak condiment. 2 words. Okay, I think we're going to have another letter. Here's A1 sauce. S-A-U-C-E. And perfect. We've got a 1 and a 3 right here. And since we're talking about space, this is very likely Apollo 13. Very cool. All right, is that... And I'm going to guess, frankly, that right down in here, since we're talking about Apollo, is... I'm going to say that Apollo is down here in the author and title section as well. Something, something, Apollo... I don't know yet. But I'm just going to put it in there. Two things are infinite, the blank and human stupidity. I am not completely sure about the blank. That seems very much like it would be the universe. A container at a wine tasting. That's is it a snifter? Or is that only for brandy? Container at a wine tasting. It's going to be a goblet of some sort. Don't know that yet. Fireplace receptacles. How about ash cans? Ash tins? Ash can? I'm going to go with ash cans right now, with the possibility that that CAN can be wrong. In fact, what happens if we... Let's go with ash cans for now, but it could definitely be something different. Anything else down here in the clue area? Oscar and Emmy nominated actor who attended Columbia on a football scholarship. It's probably going to be some sort of a guy who's known for sci-fi. Jersey numbers for Ted Williams and Roger Maris. I thought they were both like number 42 or something like that. Which would be kind of fun, since that's about like the life of the universe and everything. Okay, George Bailey's means of pulling down the moon from It's a Wonderful Life. He used a lasso. All right, well that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and head up into this quote area and see if we can find anything. All right. So this word right here sure looks like captured. C-A-P-T-U-R-E-D. No, this is very likely no something, work, no hook, no, probably work. Captured, this is very likely the, no work captured the something, something, hegemonic, hegemony. But this is an extremely long word here. This one is something very long that ends with light. So it's a long word that ends with light. Make, made, more. Here's an of or an or. S-U-C blank L. Don't know. No something captured the... This is not an ing because there's an I right here. can here, perhaps? Revered, reverence, reverence, reverent, reverent sucks. What's this L here? Lennon, that's going to be the same. That's going to be correct. Well, let's see. What did that do for us down here? Oh, okay. Here we go. Vagabond, generic dog name. Again, keeping in with the Mars theme. This is a rover, space rover of some sort. R-O-V-E-R. That's good. That puts an R here. O up there. R here. Apollo 13. This is going to be run or ran. Very likely run. Apollo 13 ran. Very likely. Ran. Which puts state tree of Kansas, Nebraska, and Wyoming. Don't know. This is yet another extremely long word. AP appreciation? APP? No. But that's such a long word. It's probably going to end with a T-I-O-N here. Maybe it is appreciation. Something, and that's very likely something, appreciation or something along those lines of something down here. Okay, so getting back to this area, what do we have? Coffee house craftsmanship. Well, this looks a little bit like latte. Latte something. What is this here that ends with L-I-G-E-T? Why do we think that this is L-I-G-E-T? Oh, light. This is going to be an H here. So where's that H coming from? Oh, ash cans. Okay, port for a sailor. Again, this is also true of spaceships. The port side is the left side. So that's good because it has a somewhat unusual letter here in the F. So what would that be here? Probably not an O or a U. Maybe an A? Major progress for mankind. What would that be? It's probably space-oriented. Some type of something about the moonwalk, something about getting past Earth's orbit. Giant steps? Hey, how about that? One small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. Excellent. Who said that? John Glenn? Okay, so what does that give us? How about an L here? That's an odd place to put an L. Blank O-N-N-I-N-G. What word would that be? Donning? Conning? But what happens if we put a D there? Us, then this is maybe Eddie somebody? And that's a bit of a stretch. Bit of a stretch. Reduce the stock in a way. Well, one way to reduce the stock of fish, for example, is to overfish. Let's try that. Put an F here, so that's if or of. This very much looks like an of, because this looks like IONS, contagions or something something IONS of something else. But what does that give us here for the state tree of Kansas, Nebraska, and Wyoming? Do we have any trees that have two O's like this? Something wood, certainly. How about, we don't know what it is yet, but it could definitely be something wood. Sandalwood? Alright. Don't know yet. Okay, I think we're going to switch. I think this word here is supplicants. As I'm going to put that as an S, as reverent supplicants. S-U-P-P, because that's what reverent people are, or that's what supplicants are. They're reverent. So something something as reverent supplicants something something. Praises? Presses? I'm feeling pretty good about that. So this would be ash pans. Still could be ash pans, I guess. Ash pots. This word here, ran, is either always or toward, and I'm going to guess it's T-O-W-A. This is a complete guess. Always toward. Apollo 13 ran toward something. Then we have, wasn't that one that almost crashed, or did crash, and it seemed like it was in a really terrible state? Apollo 13 ran toward something. Destruction? Alright, here we have USA. No, this is something that it's an author that ends with IUS, comma, Apollo Elegy? E-L-E? Allegory? Don't know yet. There was a movie, Apollo 13, by Ron Howard, directed it. All right, well, we put in a good number of... Oh, okay, this is great. So over here in S, the counterpart of answer C, which was giant leap, is it's one small step. This is excellent. They've put in both small step and giant leap. So that's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. And then this is Apollo's... Oh, how about this? Apollo's legacy. How about that? Apollo apostrophe S Legacy. Why? Apollo's legacy. I'm just guessing on that, but that sounds right. And this just seems like Roger right here as a first name. Roger Labius, something something. Apollo's legacy. Okay, that is pretty good. State tree of Kansas, Nebraska, and Wyoming. Do we know that yet? It's a something wood. Just still don't know that. We've got a lot of strange words here. This VES something. This could this still be appreciation? APPR. No, that's got to be an I. And this couldn't be an R because appreciation is not spelled that way. APH? That doesn't seem right. And what is this word? R blank NE blank AL. I don't know. Okay, well, what the heck. Let's see what we have here. PowerPoint. 2 words, 1 hyphen. Well, this sure looks like on-off switch. Guess. Well, let's try it. On-off switch. That's going to make this H or this T wrong. Oh, okay. Oh, well, this is Ron Howard then, right here, not Ran Toward. That's going to be Ron Howard. Good. Hey, all right. So then this is probably work here because we're talking about the movie about Apollo 13. So no work. Captured the, how about ceremonial? C-E-R-E, ceremonial of space. Oh, space flight. The ceremonial something of space flight. So that's not ending in light, it ends in flight. No work captured the ceremonial something of space flight more effectively? E-F-F-E-C-T-I. I think that's correct. More effectively. A-F-F-E-C-T. That A is going to be wrong, so it's ash. It's not ash pans. Ash something else. More effectively. Then this word has to be than. Ash pits. No work captured the ceremonial something of space flight contraptions, ceremonial something something, more effectively than Apollo 13. There's probably a period right here. Ron Howard, what? Delivers? Describes? D-E-L-I-V? This is very likely an E right here. Depicts, maybe? Ron Howard depicts. How about that? P-I-C. Depicts. Now these are got to be astronauts. Astronauts. Yep. U-T-S. Ron Howard depicts astronauts as reverent supplicants. There we go. Okay, now we're donning. Yes, we are donning, meaning putting on. We're donning vest, donning something. These are vestments now. So this is kind of like the religious aspect of putting on these clothes and going out into a great adventure. Vestments. In anticipation? How about that? Yeah, and okay, I like this. Anticipation, I-P-A-T, anticipation of, this looks like now spiritual renewal. Okay, so we've got our reverent supplicants, and they are putting on these holy clothes, and it's like a majestic spiritual thing. In anticipation of spiritual renewal. We are getting very close here. As reverent supplicants, something donning, something vestments in anticipation. We're very close. That's going to give us a huge amount of progress down here. So we have Rocket Man, we have on-off switch, we have giant leap. Not occurring in the usual place in obstetrics is, I believe, an ectopic pregnancy. Then we have our rover, our lasso, our A1 sauce, tacit or non-cupative? Well, I have no idea what non-cupative or cupative means, but tacit means unwritten. We're very close. Jersey numbers for Ted Williams and Roger Maris. Oh, didn't know. They were number 9. We have Iron Man 3. We have Universe. Oh, a container at a wine tasting is going to be a spittoon, S-P-I-T-T-O-O-N. And then this is probably connotations, ceremonial connotations of spaceflight. Anywho, spittoon, ash pits, one of Natty Bumppo's sobriquets. I think he was an explorer, a Native American explorer, and also the name of a space rover is the Pathfinder. We are getting really close. Prize, realize, or rise are all appreciate. Oh, this is cottonwood. Very good. Okay, and then down here, coffee house craftsmanship would be latte art. And then this is there, T-H-E-I-R. Are we done? No work captured the ceremonial connotations of spaceflight more effectively than Apollo 13, period. Ron Howard depicts astronauts as reverent supplicants, comma, priests, donning their vestments in anticipation of spiritual renewal. Why are we not correct? We have Roger Launius, Apollo's legacy. I think we must have one letter wrong somewhere. Oh, right here. Oscar and Emmy nominated actor who attended Columbia on a football scholarship instead of Ed Harris. It is Ed Harris. And we are done because this is going to turn the past to the present, and boom. Let's go. Under 30 minutes. Space flight is complete. No work captures the ceremonial connotations of spaceflight more effectively than Apollo 13. Ron Howard depicts astronauts as reverent supplicants, priests donning their vestments in anticipation of spiritual renewal. Thank you, Roger Launius, Apollo's legacy. And we are done. Bye.